Hi everyone. I wanted to come on here real quick and talk a little bit about the drones and the UAPs and all the orbs that people are reporting in the news, and probably a little bit of the influx over the last year or so where people, Congress, they're discussing these things. I just wanted to come on here and I wanted to address all of that. I've had multiple emails from subscribers, and I've also had a lot of friends and family text me and call me because they wanted to talk about a video that I had put out in August 2023, so over a year ago, and that video was under my clairvoyant dreams, and you can check it out. It's titled, Can You Help Me Solve This Reoccurring Dream About Aliens and UFOs? So that video is on the channel if you want to check it out. I'll probably leave a link in the description along with another link that I think might be helpful, because I was watching this video last night after I was getting, going through my old emails and looking at some of these things that people are sending me, just because, the video that I had done in August 2023 triggered some people now that they're watching the news and they're seeing some of this stuff unfold in a similar manner that I had talked about. So I want to go through it. So just to recap, the dream was, I call them clairvoyant dreams because typically when I have these reoccurring dreams and they're showing me multiple angles of the dream, I end up seeing them in the future. So it's almost like having a memory that hasn't happened yet. I mean, it has, because time isn't linear. Okay, I'm not going to get into that, but the dream itself that I've had so many times, dozens and dozens of times, they show me different angles and sometimes from different perspectives. So if you're not aware, I call myself a dream walker, and I seem to have other people's experiences typically in dreams. And so this particular clairvoyant dream the most reoccurring one is when I am somebody and I'm in their living room and I'm sitting on a couch and I look out the window and I can see this. This is not a great picture, but I just put it together as quickly as I can. And so what we can see here is we can see that these are internally lit. So the light is coming from within, and similar to the orbs that people are seeing, but these ones are actually more oval, at least from the perspective of the person sitting on the couch. What they can see is more oval. Whether I see 4 or 5 in the sky, each grouping is usually 4 or 5, and they're typically more in a V shape, and that's very important. So like I said, you can go back and you can watch that video. This is just a quick recap. It isn't that these don't ever move around. Some of the videos that we're seeing right now that are sort of going viral about these orbs, those orbs seem to be dancing around and merging. These ones are different. These ones look like them because they're internally lit and they're very beautiful. And even though the sky is bright and blue or dark and light, there's the color itself is vibrant and beautiful, and it's coming from within. But they're typically in a V pattern, and when there's groupings around them, they're also in a V pattern, whether there's 4 or 5 in each group. And the other really important thing to remember is that these ones that are in the reoccurring dream, these ones seem to be headed towards the center, the city center, Main Street, capital city. Like, if you think to yourself, because the person didn't say, oh, they're headed towards the middle of town. They just had this feeling like they knew the direction that they were going, and they were going towards the most populated area. So I couldn't tell you if this is in America, if this is in Canada, if this is in Germany. I don't know. I just know that these are in V formation, and these ones are going towards the center. Okay? And it replays over and over and over like a GIF. It shows me in the dream. No, you missed it. Pay attention. Watch it again. And it shows me again. And then as soon as in the dream I figure out, oh, that's specifically a V formation. That is our formation. That's what we do when we're going to attack. Us. Feels like us. It's not being sure. The feeling I get here when I look at this in the dream over and over again is confusion and uncertainty and not knowing what's real. Okay, so the other part of the dream, so once I figure this out and I say, okay, yeah, that's V formation, that feels like us. Now, once that happens, I'm all of a sudden in this sort of dark space. I mean, it's not dark, but the background is dark, so you're seeing white here. Again, it's just a sketch. I don't even know if you can see this. I'm basically in front of this thing, and this thing is huge. This isn't like those lights in the sky. This is so big that it can't come near us. It cannot come near the planet. I have an overwhelming sense that this thing can't come near us. They know that it can't come near us, and it's already out there. It's been there for a while, and it's already out there. So I don't know how far away I am from Earth when I am in front of this, and they are showing me each of these pieces come out. And these are metal, so I am not good at drawing metal. But just a quick sketch. So they all have about 3 lights. So they have like 3 lights on the side, but they also have 3 lights like on the underbelly. And they can fly in any direction. And it's like skyscrapers and cities at the top, and there's even like the same thing coming from the bottom that I didn't draw because I'm trying to show like some perspective here. Terrible job, but that's what I was trying to do. So these are, triangular, and they fit. Oops. They fit into the ship. And so these come to us. And even though the actual look here is menacing and like steel, and I think in the video I mentioned almost steampunk like. It's metal, and it's dense, and it's hard. The feeling that I got for this was more like, it's okay. It's okay, we know, and we're here. You're not alone, we know. And it was almost like if you were in the middle of an ocean because your boat capsized, and hundreds of people are on these rafts, and these rafts are, they're not stable, they're not equipped, and they're just sort of flopping everywhere, and everybody's scared. And then all of a sudden, a big, huge ship, a liner, comes on, like say the Coast Guard, and they've got a ton of these ships, coming out to you, and they have engines, and they're getting you onto these more stable little boats so that they can get you to safety. That's what these feel like. So it feels like they are watching. It feels like they are observing, and also it feels like there's no confusion. So they look scary, but they also feel comfortable, okay? versus this other one was more like, these look really beautiful, but they felt confusing. So the people that were observing these and all of those reoccurring dreams felt uneasy, felt scared, versus, I don't know if it was me or if it was somebody else in this just outside, I don't know, Earth, in space, seeing this, the look was scary, but it felt safe. Like, this is what, this didn't feel confusing. So I know I've seen a lot of these videos that are going on right now, and some people are actually kind of getting frightened. It actually feels to me like they're pushing us towards a disclosure type event, like people have been talking about for a while. The uneasiness that I think a lot of people are feeling is similar to this one, where you're like, okay, but why do they have these specific lights? And why do these ones over here seem to dance around? And why? It feels confusing. It feels very much like they are not giving you the full truth, and that it's working its way up to something. So, people that are reaching out to me and bringing up that reoccurring dream, those ones that look like drones, kind of similar features to this other one, and some of the orb-like ones kind of similar to this, but I don't think this particular set of reoccurring dreams has even, like, I think it's manifested, I think it's begun, but I don't think we're quite there. So I think you should pay attention like you've been doing, and I think you should share the information with each other. Even if the stuff gets taken down, share the information anyways, and then reshare it. Because I think that the more we see and the more that we hear and we talk about and we show each other, the more we can get really comfortable with it. We have to think about this stuff critically, because there isn't a way of fully knowing why some of this is having a psyop sort of feeling, a setup kind of feeling. And I was watching this video last night, and I'm gonna link it below, and he goes over why some of us are feeling this way, and different ways that we can look at it critically, because I do believe that there's going to be disclosure, but I think that it's going to come in a very confusing package, and it's going to be wrapped up in reasons why we need to change laws and reasons why we need to take away some of your civil rights. And I don't think that we're going to get the full picture, and I think it's going to be really confusing when that happens fully. Like, it is already confusing. So if you've got people in your life who are really worried about this, people who have had experiences that maybe are negative with this sort of thing, you can share this, you can discreetly share the video with them. I wouldn't call them out on social media, I wouldn't tag them in things. That's just how I feel about it. But you can definitely share with them. I think that we should make sure that, when we think about intelligent life, that we're not just automatically thinking they're good or that they're bad. I think we need to look at it objectively and fairly. If they are not trying to hurt you, why are you up in arms? And also, what reasons could people have to control us with fear? So if we just think about all of the really, really horrific tragedies that mankind has created, the wars, the genocides, it's really coming from a place of fear, and it's coming from a place of control. And you really need both of those things if you want to have the end result, have the narrative that you're looking for. So remember, like, observe it, don't absorb it, just observe it. If you're seeing it, record it. If you're scared, learn more about it. Really think about the sources you're getting your information from, because like I said, that reoccurring dream, that energy is now, and it really does feel like, if you aren't out there looking for a fight and you can have sort of calmness, then you're going to think critically, and you're going to be much better off than the people who are freaking out, buying duct tape, buying ammo, and trying to shoot these things down before we really even know what's going on. So really, really think about ways that you can trust what you're feeling, because these people that are in the dreams, that are having these experiences, that are causing me to have these experiences, they seem to have like an internal compass inside of them that's like, there's something not quite right here. And so it's being replayed over and over again like a gift, like something's not right here. So they're really trying to follow their intuition, and that would be my best suggestion. Follow your intuition, not so much fear. Okay, thanks.